Hello all my sweet friends, and welcome back to Crochet Every Day with Judy. Today we have some openings and a do-over and also some questions. So let's start with the openings. I ordered a mystery yarn bag from Yarn Nut, and I will link yarnnut.com. I'll link that down below. And also Yarn Nut has ice yarns, so that's what these are. So let's pull out the bag. Oh, and it is a bag. Look at this. Ice yarn, can you see that? Ice yarn mystery bag, no wool. I'm not truly allergic to wool, but it does irritate my skin. So that's why I asked for no wool. So let's see what we have here. Alrighty, classic chunky. I can use this because I need to make hats, and I'll talk about that in a bit too. If you can subliminally send me a message to talk about I Pour Life. That's the place that needs the hats. So this is a number 5 weight, 133 meters, 100 grams, 100% acrylic. Ice yarns made in Turkey. And it doesn't have a color, but you can color name, but you can see that that's gray. A very nice gray. Very nice gray. All right. I'm running out of places to put things. So the next one, ice tube cotton. That's what she's written there on the label. Ice tube cotton. And I have to look down in here. I may not be able to see if I can pull out the label. I can get the specs on it. The label might have to come out the other direction. Made in Turkey. And okay. Tube cotton may be all I know about it. That is all I know about it. Okay. So tube cotton, and of course that is in black. Can always use black. Can always use cotton. There was just one of each of those. One skein of the gray and one ball of the black. Here is another ball. It's a boucle. Can you see that? You can see the boucle there. Yes. And you can tell it's in a blue. It won't have a color name. 50 grams, 100 meters, 100% acrylic. It has the name Nodone there, so I don't know if that's the type of yarn or the name of the yarn or what it is. But that's what we know about that one, and one of those. Let's see here. I would call this a boucle too, or a specialty yarn made in Turkey. Aha, boucle on chain, super bulky, number, they have an 8 on this. I have never seen an 8, but they're calling it an 8 super bulky, 100 grams, 35 meters. It says, okay, it has acrylic and polyamide, I know for sure, but everything else is cut off. And the number for this, the color number is 66616. So that is pink and purple. There is one of those. You kind of have to figure you'll get specialty yarns when you get a mystery bag. Aha, this is kind of an off-white. And it is, oh, what is it? An eyelash yarn. You can tell that. It's an eyelash yarn. Let's see here. No info that I can, oh, let's see if I can get to this. Nope, no info there. Made in Turkey. That's really the only information that's on there. But you can tell it's a little bit off-white. It's not showing that up. This is kind of blowing it out, but it is kind of a creamy color. And so there's one of those. And I take it back, there were two of this pink and purple boucle. All right. Next we have Flamenco. 95% acrylic, 5% Lorax, 100 grams, 30 meters. It says one ball is enough for a 47-inch scarf. That's nice to know. Made in Turkey. So it's a, looks like chain spun. I don't know if you can see that. Has sparkles in it. I love sparkles. This color is not my favorite, but I love sparkles, so it'll look good in something. Alrighty. Then we have another chain spun. Looks like chain spun to me. And again, not much info on it. Made in Turkey. Let's see here. All right. Color number 55534. 50 grams, 65 meters, 80% viscose, 20% acrylic, gray, pink, light. That's pretty. 65 meters, about what, 70 yards? And I have two of those. So that'll give me about 140 yards. Definitely could make a scarf out of that. We'll have to see. Then, here we go. Another... Okay, here, there is. This is called Venice. It is a number 2 fine, 110 meters, I'm sorry, 50 grams. It does not give color names, but you can see there's black, white, pink, yellow, and kind of leaning toward an orange in some places. And there are 4 of these. And again, made in Turkey. So there are 4 of those. So that is my Ice Yarns mystery bag. And it's pretty darn cool. All right. Let's set that aside. The other opening that I have, excuse me, don't mean to get all up in your face, but the other opening that I have is from Lion Brand. And, you know, I can't remember why I ordered this, except maybe just to try it. And it must have been on their flash sale. It's called Totally Tubular. Totally Tubular. It's 89% acrylic, 11% nylon, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 87 yards, 80 meters, a jumbo 7. And you would use a Q crochet hook with this. And the colorway is called High Tide. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Okay. Like I said, didn't remember. It must have been on a flash sale. And I just wanted to try it. And I guess I thought with 87 yards I would need something, quite a bit to make something substantial. But this is so soft and thick. This would make a great, like, lapgan. And I think that may be what I will try doing with it. If you have suggestions, let me know. Great. Okay, let's see what is next on my list. So I was tagged in a video by Terry Modest Crochet, and she's another New Mexican. I live in Santa Fe. She lives in Las Vegas, New Mexico. And she tagged me for fall questions, and it's called This or That. So the first one is apple cider or hot chocolate. I like them both, but if I have my If I had my druthers, I'd rather have hot chocolate. Thanksgiving or Halloween? Always Thanksgiving because it's a family time, so always Thanksgiving. I like Halloween, but always Thanksgiving. Do you call the season autumn or fall? I call it fall. I come from the Midwest. I'm a farm girl, so it's fall. Trick or treat? Of course treat. Who likes tricks? I hate being told that to get something I have to do all these tricks to get it. For instance, there's one crochet designer who always puts out on her blogs a pattern, and you have to go search for it, or you have to read all these different pages to find the clues to where it is. I'm sorry, I'm not going to spend the time doing that, even for a free pattern. So I much prefer treats. Carve a pumpkin or eat a pumpkin pie. At this stage in my life, after 66 years, I'm not carving pumpkins anymore. I did that when my kids were little. And we drew on them, paint them, whatever. But yeah, eating pumpkin pie over carving a pumpkin. Haunted house, haunted hayride, or haunted corn maze. Again, been there, done that, and I'm not up for it anymore. So none of those. Favorite Halloween candy. My favorite candy of all time is Butterfinger. So if I get some, if I were to go trick-or-treating and I got a Butterfinger, that would be my favorite. But I also like candy corn, which is very seasonal. So I would have to say candy corn. Do you shop Black Friday? I did when I was younger. I haven't in many years. It's just too crazy. Too crazy. Been there, done that. Again, not going to do it anymore. One thing you love about fall and one thing you hate about fall. I love fall for the beautiful color changes in the foliage. Even though here in New Mexico, we don't have a lot of deciduous trees that turn colors. If we have them, they require a lot of water because they're just not native to the area. But I do love to see photos of places that have the beautiful fall colors. Our older son and his family live in Vermont, and that's where we had planned to be this year at this time. But of course, it couldn't happen. So I just look at pictures. He sends me photos. The thing I hate about fall is the fact that the daylight hours are shorter. I always love it. I've always said my favorite day of the year is December 21st or 22nd, because that's when the days start getting, that we start getting like a minute a day more daylight. My least favorite day of the year is June 21st or 22nd, when we start getting a minute less a day of daylight. So those are the things I love and hate about fall. Favorite fall accessory, always sweaters. Yeah, sweaters or a shawl. Favorite Halloween movie, Hocus Pocus. Love that movie. What are you dressing up as for Halloween this year? I'm not. Been there, done that. We live where we don't even get trick-or-treaters, and we don't go to Halloween parties or anything, and of course there won't be any this year, but I haven't dressed up for Halloween in a long time. But my go-to always was a witch. It's the easiest thing. You just get a black hat and you wear all black and you're there. So that's what that was about. Now, I mentioned a do-over. Oh, before I do the do-over, I want to mention I Pour Life, and that is an organization, I believe it's in the Midwest, that helps out or helps aged out foster kids. And these kids, of course, would be 18 to early 20s. I Pour Life gives help to aged out foster kids. No matter how old they get, they can always go back if they need a helping hand. So Karen Green from Fiber Hearts Crochet has a company called Style Dots. And this is their charity for Style Dots. And the I Pour Life has asked for 100 hats, crocheted or knitted hats for these kids, because they often leave foster care with not one thing that belongs just to them. It's very hard when you're moved around from home to home to keep track of things, and hard for foster parents too, especially if they foster, more than one child, or if you're in a foster group home. So they want to be able to give hats to these kids so that they have something that belongs just to them, something that someone made just for them. And if you make these hats, maybe include a card, a little letter, telling them that you support them, that you care about them. If you've been a foster kid, you know what they're going through. And so maybe you might have some experience that can help them. So ipourlife.org is the web address, and I will link that as well in the description box below. So if you, and I will link Karen Green's video where she talked about it, because she gives her email and her mailing address, her P.O. box, so that you can send hats to her, and she will get them to the organization. So that's just something cool we can do for kids in need. All right, the do-over. On September 21st, I did a video about having reached 100 subscribers, and I did a giveaway. And so then I used the YouTube random comment picker on September 28th, because I posted the giveaway video on the 21st, and that was where you had to comment to be in the giveaway. And then I did the drawing on September 28th, and that was a week ago, and that person has not contacted me, so I am redrawing. I have everything in the random comment picker, and let me see, I'm going to press the start button right there, and let's see who it comes up with. It came up with Natalie's Closet. Natalie, I am so excited, and I really hope you get in touch with me. My email, I will put my email in the description box below. And actually, Natalie, you already have it. So please contact me. Please, please. Alrighty then. Congratulations to Natalie from Natalie's Closet. Okay, and that is everything that I have for today. I have some whips going on, but one of them I will do another video about when I finish that. I'm still on the pocket shawl for my daughter-in-law, and still on the top that I'm testing the pattern for Priscilla at Distinctive Crochet. So I will show all that in another video. I want you to remember, you are the light in this world. So please shine your light, because you never know when someone else might need that light. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.